Hi guys, my name is Megan Lowe, and I did my analysis on what I consider to be the pinnacle of South Campus, the Johnson Recreation Center. I chose to analyze this space because it is somewhere I devote a lot of my time and energy, therefore it's valuable to me. Because of my close ties with this space, I had several assumptions going into it. I assumed that this place was used as a workout facility so that students could stay in shape. I also figured that there was some social context due to the recreational nature of the space. Overall, my assumptions didn't change too much. If anything, I gained a deeper insight as to just how much thought went into making the JC an appealing place that students really wanted to spend their time. This includes designing incentive programs, fitness competitions, updating the fitness class schedule quarterly, and providing clean workout towels and sanitized equipment. I come here almost every day, so I've done a lot of observing even before the CT project was assigned. I thought the observation process would be the easiest because it was something I regularly did while running or lifting weights, but once I took an outsider's approach, I realized it was a little more difficult and much more in-depth. I conducted initial fieldwork by first researching the history of the JC online, as well as looking up physical specifics of the building. Next, I brought a notebook and simply people-watched inside the space. I made up a survey and asked 5 men and 5 women how often they came to the gym and how long they spent doing cardio. I assumed women would, on average, spend more time in this area, but I was surprised to find that the average amount of time amongst men and women conducting cardio was about the same. I did another survey and asked people their age, grade, the number of credit hours they took, their major, and to rate their stress levels. I then asked them how often they came to the gym and how long they stayed. I was looking to see whether or not stress levels drove people toward or away from working out. As I was taking observations, I looked for behavior patterns among people entering the gym. I also looked for similarities, such as did they bring music-playing devices, water bottles, did they go for cardio machines or free weights, and did they come alone or with a group of friends. I paid attention to these things because I was looking for patterns, and I also wanted to see if there was a correlation between the intensity of the workout to whether or not friends or other distractions were present. Lastly, I wanted to see if there was an average amount of time, say 40 minutes, that a typical student spent at the gym. From analyzing my space, I learned the importance of taking a step back and viewing from an outsider's perspective. Before this assignment, I had always observed the JC from a participant's point of view. This caused me to miss a lot of details because I was always preoccupied with my own workout. I learned that in order to take more objective notes, it helps to come in with a fresh mindset, withholding bias and previous notions. Speaking of bias, I feel that I was most likely already biased toward my interpretive thesis claim because I already fully supported the use of physical exercise to reduce stress and stay healthy. For this reason, I probably subconsciously sought field evidence that supported this. Before college, I had always used exercise as a way to maintain a healthy lifestyle, as well as engage in social interaction, make friends, and relieve stress. In college, that didn't change. The JC had already been my outlet. From this analysis process, I learned that a majority of people's gym-going habits were similar. They gave the desk clerk their ID, headed to the locker room to stow their belongings, filled their water bottles, grabbed a sweat towel, and began their workout. Another thing I noted is that many people would rather come to the gym with friends than alone, as they felt more motivated when someone was keeping them accountable. The most important thing I learned from this analysis is that 9 out of 10 people with heavy workloads and high levels of stress opted to still make time for the gym, to take a study break and engage in stress-reducing activities. All of these before-mentioned points are important, but the main thing I'd like for my audience to realize is the importance of physical exercise. This awareness can lead to improvement in nearly every aspect of their lives. The fact that physical exercise is a great tool for relieving stress and having fun with friends is incredibly useful to college students who are constantly under stress from academics, jobs, financials, and relationships. The gym is free to full-time students, so it would seem silly not to take advantage of everything that it has to offer. In conclusion, I have learned a lot about the observation process and the importance in taking objective notes. It helps to pretend you're an outsider, walking into a room for the very first time and trying to capture every little detail. I was also surprised at the amount of effort that went into creating engaging activities that students would want to partake in. Lastly, I hope that students realize that they are never too busy to squeeze in a little cardio or participate in a quick group fitness class. The benefits of just 20 minutes of exercise can have such an enhancing effect on the rest of their day. Everyone could use a little help in lightening the load they carry, and physical exercise provides just the means for doing so. Thank you.